Okay. Hello folks, Sid Miramontes here with Miramontes Capital's weekly market update. This week in the news we have Pfizer making a $14 billion acquisition. We also have major governments across the world changing their views on how they manage their economies. Where the recent past we had economies having very loose interest rate guidelines where interest rates were very, very low to help credit markets so that the consumer would push the economies further, and government spending being very, very low. Now the new view is that you're going to start seeing governments starting to raise taxes, and also the central government's being the one that spends the most of the capital trying to spur economies that way. So something that we want to keep a lookout on, and which we'll continue updating you on. Folks, today I'd like to cover my new book, Retirement, Your New Beginning. And the reason why we wrote the book was over the last 20 years we've had many of our clients asking, hey, what happens if this happens in this particular situation or another situation? So the reason the book was written was for those of you that are our clients. Mainly, we wrote that book for you. But because there's so many pre-retires out there that we talk to, we want to offer it up to you as well. So whoever orders the book in the next 30 days, we'll make it free and available to you. In the book, we cover many different things. Everything from when is Social Security the right to be selected for you, at what age, is it at 62 or is it at 66 years of age or maybe 70 years of age? We cover those options in several different ways. We cover how often you should be communicating with your financial advisor. Should you be communicating with him once a year, or should you be communicating with him and reviewing with him every 30 to 45 days? In one of our chapters called Retirement on Your Retirement Plan. Other chapters cover debt planning. When and where do you pay off debt? Others cover how is retirement really? How much time are you going to spend? How much free time do you have to yourself? And how do you plan for that? And how are you going to continue gauging forward? Others cover expense planning. Others chapters cover, hey, that retirement is 50% psychological and 50% financial, and how that affects you folks. And then finally, the last two that are often asked, is my life still going to change? And what happens to my beneficiaries when I'm not here anymore? So in all of those, we have real life examples of real retirees, people that are our clients currently, and gives you everything that they've gone through and how to make sure that you are covered as well, all the way across the board. So folks, please order your free copy in the next 30 days. We'll make it available to you. And with those concerns about questions in our book that you might happen to have or anything else, please call or email us. Thank you so much.